Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm back to work. I wanted to do a little sort of back to work vlog the first week back. It's already Thursday and I haven't vlogged yet. I wanted to sort of show you guys around and show you what I've done to change the salon to make things as safe as possible for everyone, and yeah, that's what's going on. I also wanted to give you guys a little bit of a life update, but first let's do the little salon tour. Okay, so right as you enter my space, I've got my sign, I've got my proper signage. This is my waiting area. So I removed all of the chairs except for one, and the only reason that that chair is there is for like my elderly clients when they need to take their shoes off and put their shoes on. So it's not a waiting area anymore. It's just kind of a walk-through area. I've got my little questions that I ask everybody before they enter the space. Another sign. We've got lots of signage. And then we come into my treatment room. So this is my sink. So I've got the signage there as well. I've got the antibacterial soap, paper towels. I've got my covered wax pot as always. I removed the bedding from my bed, and so if I'm just doing like eyebrow waxes, 15-minute appointments, I'm just sanitizing the bed in between. If someone's coming in for like a pedicure or a facial where they're going to be on the bed for quite a while, then I put bedding on and I change it for each client. I replaced my laundry basket with a airtight bin to store the dirty laundry because I don't have laundry on site. I have to take it home to do it. So it's all in an airtight container. I've got my pillows piled there, and if I use them, I take the covers off and I wash them. Retail area really hasn't changed. I just now, it's a no-touch area. So if somebody wants to buy something, they ask me for it. For the most part, people don't really need to touch anything anyways. Got my little diffuser up there. I need to put some water in it. And I actually found this certificate from an infection control class that I took back in 2011, so like 9 years ago. But I am certified in infection control, so I did put that up just for like an FYI. Got my licenses there, my price list up there. And then here I've got my manicure table, and it's hard to see because it's clear, but I've got a plexiglass barrier. I'm trying to like get a shot to show you guys. So we've got a little bit of a barrier set up between myself and the client. So that's working out really great. It's not all the way down to the bottom. I've got just enough room to get people's hands in underneath. I changed my chair out. I had like an office chair here that was fabric, so I changed it out for my leather stool. It's not leather, but you know what I mean. So that one can be sanitized. And then if we go into my office, this is where all my chairs live now. So it looks like I'm having a party with all my chairs and no one's invited. So this is basically the same. I've just done quite a bit of cleaning, so it's looking really nice and clean. I've got a spare shield there that I haven't put together yet. So I just took all the chairs out of my waiting area and I put them in here. And I took the office chair that was at the manicure table and I brought that home for my husband to use because he's working from home. I've got some files I need to put away, and that's my COVID-19 operating plan. So that's basically what I've done. I'm obviously cleaning in between every client. I'm doing the floors in between every client because I do have people removing their shoes because pedicures. If I was just doing nails, I would just have everybody leave their shoes on and I wouldn't have to do that. But all that to say, it is pedicure season, so once pedicure season's over, I'll decide then what I'm gonna do. We're just figuring it out as we go. So lots of cleaning. I've got 2 full days in. Today is my 3rd day back. I will say, just being truthful, that it has been rather anxiety inducing. I do have issues with anxiety, I know that. So I am finding that the additional procedures is sort of a high pressure, like high stakes situation. Like I've always practiced infection control because as estheticians and nail technicians, we've always had to do that. But the level of which we're doing that has really ramped up, and I'm finding I feel a little bit frantic when I'm here. So I'm definitely seeing less clients in the run of a day. I would normally see about 8 people a day. Now I'm seeing about 5. And that just kind of is what it is. I have to space people out. I can't have anybody overlapping or anybody showing up at the same time. So I'm doing that, cleaning in between everybody, screening everybody as they come in. So it's a bit of a learning curve. I'm sure by next week I'm gonna feel like, yeah, this is totally normal and fine. But this week I'm still trying to find my groove. And the other thing that I wanted to update you guys on, you may have noticed that I don't want to start crying. I don't know why I would start crying now. You may have noticed that I've been a little bit quiet on social media and on YouTube. I did upload a video, the Moroccan oil color depositing mask video. I had filmed that a few weeks ago and never got it uploaded because my stepdad did pass away. It was a week ago on Sunday. So most of the salons opened last week and I waited until this week because we just knew that it was coming. It was going to be really soon. And I didn't want to have everybody booked in and then have to cancel them again and leave. So I spent most of the week last week in Shediac with my mom, just helping her out and, you know, going with her to the funeral home and different things like that, helping her go through some of my stepdad's stuff and just generally, you know, being together. So that's been really, really hard, and I do want to say thank you to all of you who have reached out to me, either in the comments or Instagram DMs. I've gotten quite a few Instagram DMs from a few of you, and I really, really appreciate you guys checking in on me. It's been really hard. It's really still hard to believe that he's gone and that it happened so quickly, but you know, we're through the worst of it now, and so now it's just taking the time to heal and trying to be there for my mom as much as I can, and you know, getting geared up to come back to work when all of this was going on or has been going on has been really difficult. So it's been hard. It's been a hard week, you know, doing all these extra procedures on top of sort of the emotional side of things for me personally, and of course many of my clients are on my Facebook, so a lot of them know what happened, and so, you know, everybody's asking, which is, you know, they just want to know that I'm okay, but, you know, you're just talking about it all day. So anyways, all that to say, I'm doing okay. My mom is doing as well as one could expect her to do. I'm really proud of her and how she's handled all of this. She's been a real trooper, and, you know, I'm just trying to do my part to be there for her as much as I can. So that's what's going on. So I am going to try and do a little bit of vlogging today and tomorrow and get this video up for you guys. I do hope to get back into routine with fresh content on YouTube and on Instagram as well. So thank you for bearing with me. I'm sure I'll, you know, get things back to normal soon. My husband is also still working from home, so it's been a little bit difficult to film with him in the house. Because he just comes in and wants to know what I'm doing all the time, and then I feel really weird about myself that I'm just in a room talking to myself. Anyways, all that to say, that's the life update. I'm not gonna cry. We're gonna have a nice day today. Oh, I wanted to show you guys the inside of my cabinet. So the inside of this cabinet has been a nightmare for, I want to say, like years. And I came in one day and I took everything out, I pulled everything out, I cleaned everything, and I rearranged everything. And I'm just so proud of how it looks. So all of my clean towels live in here, clean blankets and stuff are in here. And then this is actually like organized now. So these are like extra tips for doing nails. That's my pedicure bowl. Everything in this box is like essential oil related. So for when I make like the little roller bottles, everything's in that box. Got a package of Wubbies there. This is all of my eyebrow tinting stuff. I've got an extra e-file in behind. I've got my wipes. I've got my face shields. I've got my reusable masks and my disposable masks. This is all pedicure stuff. Those are my foot files that I save for my regular clients. The lamp that I use for doing like shellac petties and gel petties. This is all of my eyelash extension stuff. This is all my waxing stuff, all of my gloves. And then down here I have like all of my facial stuff and just various like brushes and Q-tips and bowls and things like that. So I was just really proud of it because I'm just not a very organized person. So when I have an area that's like really well organized, I'm like, good for me. So that's all I'm gonna share for right now. I do wanna still do like a polish declutter. The lighting is weird because I'm standing in front of blinds, so I have all these weird lines on my face. I do still wanna do a polish declutter. I have so many gel polishes, I have too many. So I wanna get rid of some, and some of the, where are they? Yeah, behind me here, my regular nail polishes, some of those are really thick, so they need to go in the trash. So if I have time today, maybe we'll do that together. I also really need to wax my legs because it's getting nice out and I haven't waxed my legs since Cuba. So that's a thing that needs to happen. I probably won't take you along with me for that part, but I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. Okay, so I've eaten my lunch. It's been a super busy day, but it's been a really good day. I've had great clients today. Everybody's been like really happy and just in a good mood, so that's been really helpful for me personally. But I'm having some issues with my little nails. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't think it's picking up on camera. So the ends of my nails have sort of, I have this like lavender periwinkle color on, and I don't know if it's the bedding or what, but the ends of them have almost stained like a little bit pink. Looks like a weird unintentional ombre. So I'm gonna do a quick little jobby of fixing them because it's driving me crazy, and I've got a couple ends that just feel a little bit, they're not jagged because I just did them, but I shortened them quite a bit. And they're almost feeling like a little bit sharp on the end. I don't have any gel on them, I just have like a soak off polish on them. So what I thought I might do is just layer over top of what I have with like a similar color but something with a little bit of shimmer in it to just kind of cover, like one coat, just to kind of cover up what's going on there. So I've got this color, you can see the color that I have on. I have this color in Artistic called Train Dirty, and it's like a very similar tone. I feel like it's not focusing for some reason. It's a very similar tone, but it's got like a shimmer in it. So I'm gonna do like one coat over this with some top coat and see if we can't make them look a little bit better and get me by for at least another week before I have to redo them. Okay, I think that looks so much better. It's like not focusing. I think that looks a lot better. So I just added like one coat of that shimmer color and top coat, and then I just put some cuticle oil on. So that should get me by another week. Sometimes I just do that because in the process of doing nails, I nick my own nails, or the top coat starts to wear away, or some weird thing happens, or they stain or something like that. So if they're pretty freshly done, I only did these like a week ago, I'll just sometimes slap something over top and, you know, get me by another week, because ain't nobody got time to do their nails every single week. I try to do at least 2 weeks at a time. So that's that. I don't think I'm gonna get my polishes decluttered today. That may not get done this week. We're just doing our best to get through this first week. Good morning. So it's Friday, TGIF. Oh my gosh. It has been a challenge this week, just getting back in a routine, all the things going on, all of the cleaning, just getting used to like peopling again. Went from like only seeing my husband and like my bubble family to seeing like 5 people a day is like, oh my goodness, there's people everywhere. So it's been an adjustment, but it was a good week. So today's going to be a good day. I've got great clients today, all like easy people. And yeah, so I'm here a bit early. So I thought that I don't think I'm going to have time to do like my gel colors right now, but I thought I would at least declutter my polishes, like the regular polishes that I use for pedicures, because it is pedicure season. And I know a lot of the polishes on this rack are thick and not usable. I want to clean those out now, and then I can pick away at the gel polishes. I can maybe do like one rack at a time since I have so many. But I thought we'd do the polishes, that way when people are coming in for pedicures, I'm not like, pick a color, and then I'm like, oh, just kidding, can you pick a different one? So let's do that. This is my polish rack here with all my regular nail polishes in them. So I'm just gonna open them up one at a time, see which ones are thick and get rid of them. I have a drawer down here that you can't see that has like extra polishes in them. So whatever I pull off of here, I'll just refill it with some polishes that I have down there that I'm sure are fine because they haven't been used in a long time. And I do also have quite a few polishes at home. So I thought, if I find I've run out of a lot of pinks, I can grab some from home. So I probably won't go out and buy a bunch of new polishes because I really don't need to. I'm really trying hard to like use what I have before I go out and purchase a bunch more things. So I had just bought a brand new cream puff. I know that this one is good. So I'm just gonna go one at a time. And I'll just speed up this portion and slow it back down when I find one that's yucky. Okay, so this is an example of one that needs to go. You would think that it's just like separated. No, it's like solid in there. I don't know if you guys can see, you can't see, but you can actually see like the hole where the brush came out. So this one is done. Garbage. Some of them are like, I have to shake them and see because they are a little bit separated. They might be okay for like a couple more uses, but they're kind of on their way out. This is one of them. You can just see that it's a little bit thicker on the brush, but I'll keep this one for now. It's not so bad that I can't use it. So this is another one, this is a Vinyl Luxe one, and like some of the more shimmery ones that are a little bit thicker, I feel like I can keep because when you apply them, you can kind of shear them out and it doesn't look like lumpy bumpy. Where this is a cream polish, it doesn't have any shimmer in it, and it is getting a little bit thick. I know that especially on like the big toe, you'd be able to see those kind of streaky marks where it's thick, so that's another one that needs to go. This is another one. This was actually the one that made me want to do this. This is one of my favorite corals. This is Tropics in the Vinyl Luxe, and it's just like, again, because it's a cream polish, it's really noticeable when you put it on that it's on the thicker side. Okay, so this one won't even open, so it's done. This is the OPI Susie Loves Sydney. Some of these I've had for so long, even though it looks like a full bottle, it doesn't owe me anything. Okay, this is another one. This is a Spa Ritual. These are really nice nail polishes. I can't buy them locally anymore, but I used to be able to buy them at my local wholesaler, and it's a vegan line, which was really cool. But this is like a rose gold sparkle, and you can just see how thick it is on the brush. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. I went to shake this one and it doesn't even shake. This is OPI Princess's Rule. Love this one. I have a good dupe for this in the shellac, so I'll probably pick up the Vinyl Luxe version, which is Grapefruit Sparkle, just because I prefer that formula, so this one has to go as well. Oh gosh, that one's really thick. Yeah, so that one is Honeymoon Sweet. Again, another OPI one. Does anyone remember these Shatter nail polishes? Some people called them Crackle. They were the Shatter ones. I have two still. Oh yeah, look at the brush. Look at the brush. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that one's gone. I keep them only because I have one client that still really likes them, and I told her, you know, when these are gone, they're gone. Like, you can't buy them anymore. They were limited time, and they were such like a hot commodity when they first came out. I think the year they put these out was the year I opened at the first salon. And the black one's still fine, so we're gonna keep the black one. She'll be thrilled. Oh my gosh, some of these are just so thick. This is OPI Most Honorable Red. I think that was their Japanese collection. It was a really beautiful coral, but I have other corals here that are very similar, so that's no big deal. This is another one. These are glitter polishes. This was called Extravaganza. I think there was like a Muppets collection. Anyways, it's an all over glitter, but it's just thick. And I just know if I use that on somebody, it wouldn't dry down. It would just stay thick and chunky. And the other thing is, I don't love to offer glitter polishes for the toes because they're just such a bitch to get off. I rather get like a shimmery polish than a full glitter. And I do have a couple of glitter toppers that I'll use if people really want that glitter effect. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. Okay, so the rest of the ones down there at the bottom, if you can see them, right here. These ones here are all either relatively new or I've used them recently, so I know that they're fine. So I got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 polishes off the rack. So I'm going to pull a few to fill in the gaps here out of this drawer, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, I'm putting in Lincoln Park After Dark. It's a classic dark purple. I grabbed this really pretty pink OPI one. It's called If You Moused, You Moused. It was the Minnie Mouse collection. I don't have anything else kind of in this tone over here. Another really classic pretty OPI color is Señorita Rosalita. So I'm gonna put that there. I've got this sort of nude color in the Spa Ritual called Jet Setter. So I'm gonna put that in to replace some of these lighter colors. I'm gonna put this sort of black shimmery color in. It's called On Her Majesty's Secret Service. This was a James Bond collection. Put that there. And then I've got a couple of these sand polishes, the OPI sand polishes. You can use them without top coat and they dry down matte, or you can use them with top coat and they are shiny and they're really kind of unique. So I thought I'll pop those up there if they're okay. I'm just checking them. Ooh, that one's really thick. Just kidding. The red one's not gonna go up there. Ooh, I have a teal one like that too that's really thick, so it needs to go. This is a really unique color. It's called Mermaid's Tears. So I think I'll throw that one on as sort of an alternate to like a teal blue. It's a little bit more of a seafoam color. I think I'll put this one on there. This is Happy Anniversary from OPI, and it's like a white sort of shimmer. It's a really nice sort of natural looking color for people who don't like a lot of color on their toes. This is a nice option. There, so my polish rack is filled again, and now we know that everything on there is okay to use. So I'm gonna put these old polishes into my empties bin for a future video, but I'm feeling really good about that. Eventually we'll get around to the gel polishes, but that took me about a half hour just to do that one rack. So I think I'll probably end up doing these ones in sort of in between clients when I have time. I just realized like the whole rest of the day went by and I never once picked up the camera. It's been so busy, which is good. Obviously, it's been a busy day. It's been a good day, but I feel accomplished that we get those polishes decluttered today. So that was great. That has been on my to-do list since before the COVID. So I'm glad that I got that done, and I'm hoping that I have enough footage here to put together a vlog for you guys. So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna wrap this up here. It's just been such a wild week. I had like the best of intentions. I was like, I'm gonna vlog this week. It's gonna be so great. I'm gonna take everybody along with for my first week back. And then I only vlogged for 2 days and like hardly at all. So you're welcome. I'm hoping to get back into routine, putting out fresh content for you guys every single week. I was in like a really good place of putting out like 2 videos a week for a while there. I want to get back to at least 1 a week, and I am trying to post more to my Instagram again. So fingers crossed, I'm back on track now. I appreciate everyone's patience waiting around for me to get my life together. So I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, please. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video very soon. Bye.